Yeah, me too. I am too.
Years felt like 4 seasons of winter, and you'd give anything to feel the sun. Always reaching, always climbing, always second guessing the time.
Well, good morning, folks. It is time for us to get started. Yes, I am starting on time for once. So let's go over a couple things first. If we can get there we go. So we've decided that, every week we give in the back of the bulletin, we have a verse of the week now, and then we also have a verse of the month. Don't know if you've noticed all that, but on the back side of your bulletin, there's a couple of things here. And one of those, you have verse of the month and verse of the week. This is to encourage you to memorize some scripture along the way. So we make it easy. We'll give you things that are related to the verses that we're talking about or a theme for the month. And so the verse for the month is Proverbs 29:18, where there is no vision, the people perish. But he that keepeth the law, happy is he. So this verse is about without a picture of where your life is going, you basically go nowhere. And by following God's law and seeking after the Lord and his vision for your life, then you go where he wants you to go. And that's the best life we can possibly have. Now today is actually Matthew 7, 7, and 8. And this relates to the sermon today. Today is I Have a Question Day. Now it's been a while since I've referenced this, but we have cards in the back, and every once in a while we pass them out. We'll do this next week. We'll pass them out next week. Start that again. But where I have these little white cards, just says I have a question on top. And that's so that anytime you have a question related to the Bible, faith, theology, anything that I might have an answer to, or that I should have an answer to, then you can write that down. You can make it anonymous, or you can put your name on it either way. Drop it in the offering box or leave it on the chairs. We'll find them and pick them up. And then I schedule a time down the road. Usually a couple of months later, I answer those questions. I have a Sunday where I answer a bunch of those. Today, we're going to answer a bunch of them. And the last question that I'm going to share with you today is kind of a long answer. So I'm going to punt it to next week so I can give it some more detail. But I'll get into that later. But this is our verse for today, Matthew 7, 7, and 8. Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives. The one who seeks finds. And to the one who knocks, the door will be opened. This is Jesus making the promise that as we seek him, that he will guide us on that pathway. So asking those questions is an important part of developing your own Bible understanding and confidence in the Scripture and what God has for us. So that's our verse for today, Matthew 7, 7, and 8. Now, on some other a little more mundane notes, there's a couple things I want to mention. First of all, this month we have our 5th Sunday luncheon. So the last Sunday of the month, we're going to have our 5th Sunday luncheon. And the church is providing spiral ham. And we just asked that if you want to help with that you come in and you bring a side that goes good with ham. So that means you get to decide what side you think goes good with ham. So if you think lasagna goes good with ham, bring lasagna. If you think macaroni and cheese goes good with ham, bring some mac and cheese. Whatever. Just whatever goes good with the spiral ham. So we're providing the meat. We're asking that you guys provide the sides. Now, we've another thing. It's the last Sunday